Hey, what's up, man? What's up, man? What are you doing here? I'm just getting ready to take a Bikram Yoga class. You know what, dude? You should come with me. That'd be awesome.
Man, I don't think so, man. Think so. Just too hot.
Dude, you get used to the heat. Come on, just come hydrated, you'll be fine.
No, man, I'm not flexible enough, dude. Nah. Doesn't sound like
Are you
it's my
gonna
thing.
say that you're too dirty to take a shower too?
Alright, man, I'm kind of embarrassed, dude. I feel like I'm just not in very good shape and it's just gonna be hard.
Dude, there's only one way you're gonna get into better shape. Not just by doing it, man. You gotta start somewhere.
Alright, to be completely honest, man, I'm
man.
just not motivated enough. Alright?
Alright, listen. Motivation is the most
Alright, dude,
overrated and
We've heard
overvalued
it
aspect
before.
of personal transformation. In fact, it keeps us from
I'll
doing
go.
the things we
Just
really
once,
want to do.
this one time, I go to class and then you have to shut up about it.
Okay, that'd be awesome. I'm happy to hear you say that. I'll see you there.
So, what do I need to take?
Hello.
What do I need to bring? How do I do this?
Hey, dude, don't worry about it, man. Just show up.
Dude,
Yeah.
what
That's
do I
fine.
need to wear?
Dude, you'll be
Do I
fine.
need to sign up before I go to class? Dude.
Okay, yeah, I'm just getting ready to take a Bikram Yoga class. You wanna go?
You guy's a jerk.
Alright, cool, dude. Peace.
So somebody finally convinced you, through a lot of persistence and determination and just a lot of annoying, they finally convinced you to come to a Bikram Yoga class. And now you have no idea what you need to do, what you need to bring, and today we're gonna solve that problem for you. So let's check it out. So it's actually pretty simple. You only need to bring 4 things. You need to bring a mat, towel, a water bottle, and some clothes that you can stretch in. Okay, you're also gonna need to come well hydrated and prepared for your class. So we're gonna talk about all of these things and get you set up the right way so you can get the most out of your very first class. All right, so first of all, let's talk about your mat. If you're new to Bikram Yoga, it doesn't really matter what kind of mat that you have, just as long as you have a mat. There's essentially 3 different types of mats. One would be a porous type of mat, like you would commonly find at like a Walmart or something like that, like a cheap mat. And these are gonna have small pores. These mats are gonna absorb water, so in the long term, they're not gonna be ideal for hot yoga because you're gonna be sweating so much and your mat is going to be absorbing that sweat. But to start, there's absolutely no problem. It's a mat. It's gonna work. Second type of mat is a waterproof mat. They are not going to absorb any water. They're completely waterproof, so you can just take them into the shower with you and hose them off, rinse them off, whatever, and they're gonna dry quickly. They're not gonna get stinky. You're not gonna have to throw them away after just a few months of use. And then finally, we have a mat towel combo. Right? You can see that on the bottom it has these little rubber sticky things so you can just throw it down onto the floor. Typically they don't move too much. They are gonna move and slip a little bit more than like say a waterproof mat will. Some people prefer just to use a mat and towel combo instead of having it all in one. But what's nice about this is that you just throw this in, put it down onto the floor, practice, then you go home, throw it straight into the washer, wash it, dry it, and then you're good to go again. It really doesn't matter. If you're new to Bikram Yoga, just get any mat. I recommend getting a thin mat, but definitely avoid getting like a 1/2 inch thick mat. Go for a thin mat and anything that you have available to you. The next thing is your towel. It can be a bath towel that you have at home, something looks like this, right? Just a plain white towel, no problem. If you have a large one, that's gonna be a little bit better, something like a beach towel, something that's gonna cover your entire mat, and something that's hopefully a little bit more absorbent so that it will absorb all of your sweat. They do make special towels for hot yoga. That would look something like this. These are nice because they are the exact length of your mat. So you just throw them onto your mat and you know you're gonna have complete coverage. And they typically are more absorbent than a regular towel. All right, and the last of the hardware is going to be a water bottle. Once again, if you're just starting, it doesn't matter. Just bring something that holds water and that you can shut. As you begin your practice, the first thing you're going to want to upgrade is your water bottle. It is going to heat up as you're in the room. So you're eventually going to want to get some type of insulated water bottle like this. This is a vacuum sealed insulated water bottle. A little bit of ice or just cold water, and it's going to keep that temperature throughout the entire class. So you're not going to have warm water. It really doesn't matter. You just need to have some water that you can drink while you're in the class. All right, now the last thing that you're going to need is clothing. So what type of clothes should you wear for your first class? So we'll start with the guys. Any kind of shorts are gonna work. Ideally, you wanna be able to see your knee, but it's very important that you can see your quadricep muscles and you can verify that they are actually engaged. Personally, I prefer to wear shorts like this. These are nylon shorts. They're pretty short, so you can see your entire leg pretty much. And they're also great for sweating. I just always take them to the shower and I wash them after class, but something like this is gonna be great. If you don't feel comfortable in shorts like this, something you'd use for maybe swimming, then you could use any kind of shorts, just as long as it's not anything too restrictive. And then a shirt is optional. Just once again, make sure it's something that's not gonna restrict your movement and that you're gonna be okay sweating in. Now, for the ladies, very similar. I think it's ideal for you to have some type of shorts where you can see your knees for the same reasons I outlined before, but a lot of women prefer to wear leggings, something like this. The idea is that there's something flexible, you can stretch in, it's not gonna restrict your movement, that you feel comfortable in and that you're going to be able to sweat in. As for a top, you can wear like a top that's designed for hot yoga, you could wear a top that you use for swimming, you could even use a shirt. Just make sure that it's something you're comfortable sweating in and that's not going to restrict your movement. Simple as that. We should tell you what you need to do to prepare yourself for your very first class. You need to come well hydrated. I highly recommend you get some type of electrolytes, either for before the class, which is my personal preference, or for after the class, to replace the minerals that you have lost during the class. Make sure that you eat with at least 2 hours before the class. Give yourself at least 2 hours to digest your food before you come to class. You're gonna feel light and it's gonna make you feel a lot better when you're actually in the class practicing yoga. So just come willing to learn, to try something out. Don't take yourself too seriously, enjoy the experience and just enjoy the experience. Just enjoy it. Just enjoy the experience of the class. All right. All right, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you learned something. I hope you found it useful and you now know how to prepare for your very first Bikram Yoga class. Now, please, if you haven't already, subscribe to this channel. Hit the thumbs up button, like this video, share it with people who you think might benefit from having this knowledge, and I hope to see you in the next video. Okay. Let's try this again. Woohoo! Alright guys, remember, be cool, stay hot, namaste.